Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Quedema, and on my channel I share with you all my family's debt-free journey and what we are doing to build generational wealth for our family. I also share with you all my monthly budgets, my bi-weekly budgets, my cash envelope stuffings, and let's just get into the video so that I don't chatter your ear off. I have been doing my weekly check-ins by myself, even though I haven't been sharing them on my channel. Just with it being the month of December, I was way too busy to film and upload those. So I still held myself accountable and I still did what I had to do. So all of this here has already been put into calendar over here. So here it says that Kids Fund has 0 and we have 0. We haven't spent anything and we haven't gotten paid. So we've added 0, we've spent 0, and we still have, 0. It says here that dining had $2. Let's make sure of that. Yay! And we still have our $2. So I'm going to go ahead and stick those right here. What I'm going to do with this $2 is I'm going to roll that over to Debt Snowball for January. And now we will be at 0. Let's go ahead and 0. And then we took the 2 from here, roll over to Debt Snowball. And my handwriting looks crazy because of this right here. It says here toiletries had 50. But I know we did some spending here. So now here's where we're going to track our spending. So now we should have $3 left over. Oh, wow. Yeah, I remember getting this dollar back. So $1, $2, $3. These we're going to go ahead and stick over here because we're going to also roll that over to Debt Snowball. And now we have 0. So toiletries, we added 0 because we haven't gotten paid. And then I'm going to make sure that I track this over here. So, and now we have 0. Beauty had 120 and Beauty has nothing anymore, as you can see. And let's go ahead and track that spending. I had 120. That means I spent all that I had. So this right here is going to go to Debt Snowball, but I'm going to go ahead and move it to the side. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Make me a little note here. And we're going to put that this is $5 for January's Debt Snowball. And I will put this in that envelope. How much do we have left over in our envelopes? We have nothing. And I like to have nothing when I go into the next month because I'm either spending within my categories or I'm giving it to Debt Snowball. So that's a 0. 151.85. 25. Check. Let's start with this one. So on the 27th, I went to Ulta and I spent $32 on shampoo and conditioner. I color my hair, so I buy conditioner that will keep the color lasting longer. Otherwise, it's just a waste of me getting my hair done. Also on the 27th, I spent $60 on nighttime moisturizer. The moisturizer that I use in the daytime is not the one that I use at night. And I do like to buy really, really good skincare. And I do that because it's my skin and I have to live in it. And then also on the 27th was when I got towels from Target and I spent $30 there. I should have also gotten the laundry detergent, but I forgot. So on my way home, when I remembered, I stopped at H-E-B and bought just a small little bottle there because it's more expensive at H-E-B. So I needed something to get me through the next time that I was going to be out of the house. I prefer to get my laundry soap from Sam's Club because I get a lot more laundry detergent in the containers. And so, but you know, I already had a long day being out of the house. And so I just said I would just pick up a little bit to get me through the next time that I was going to be at Sam's. So that's what that was. And then our life and auto insurance came out on the 28th. On the 29th is when I spent $28 at Academy. And I did that because I am working out and I needed something light to run with and not just a big heavy sweater. There's nothing wrong with running in sweaters, but I just needed something a little bit more lighter. Otherwise, I get too hot and sweaty and then I just feel uncomfortable to keep running. So there's that. So we have these 2 days as no spins. You guys, all of the trackers that you see in red, that was me spending like a wild woman without a budget. That completes our check-in for the last week of December. Okay, so for me to close out my month of December, these are the 2 pages that I work with. Everything that happens within my paychecks are brought down to these 2 pages here. And we're just going to go through them one by one. So our estimated amount was $6,500. We always budget out with the minimum amount expected. What our actual income was for the month, $7,594.38. So we'll bring that down here. I'll go ahead and turn it at an angle. It's easier for me to write this way, and I'm sure it's easier for you to see. $1,094.38. This is where I will use my cheat sheet here that I keep up with on a daily basis in my A5 planner. So for our kids fun for the entire month, we put in 40, and we know that we spend it all because our envelopes all have 0. And then dining, we put in 60 for the entire month. We've spent it all. And if we don't spend it all, we send it to debt snowball. And then toiletries, we did 150. And wait, this is supposed to be a 4. And we either spent all of 150 or we sent it to debt snowball. Beauty was 250 is what we added. And we spent all of the 250. And we have 0. So gas and groceries for the entire month, we put in $500. And we have spent the $500 and we have 0. Honey for the entire month has gotten $200, and I don't keep up with his spending, so I will put a heart here and a heart here because I don't track that. 40, 60, 150, 250, 500, 200, 1,200. So now we know that we can go ahead and put, for our cash envelopes, we know we budget out 680, but we actually put 1,200. Now let's look at our sinking funds. Last night while filming, my phone died and I just said, you know what, it's already been going on too long. I will just pick up tomorrow. Well, it is tomorrow, or it is the next day, however you want to say it, but it's time for us to go ahead and finish this film. So we've already wrote down everything that we deposit into our sinking funds. Now let's go ahead and add that up, and then we will see exactly what we deposit into our sinking funds for December. So $882 is what was our monthly deposits into our sinking funds for the month of December. Okay, so remember how we had added up our cash envelopes? That was 1,200 is what that came out to. $8,047 in our sinking funds right now. That includes our emergency 3-month savings, and that includes the boys' savings. So $8,047. Okay, so our sinking funds, we budget out $1,101.42. What we actually put towards was $882. Oh my gosh, what if I have enough to pay off my car in my sinking funds? But then I would have to go down to 0 in my sinking funds and start over. But then I'd be out of that debt. Okay, so many decisions. Okay, let's see now. $7,950 $56.68 is what our actual amounts were that we paid in these categories. Now let's figure out what we were over and under on this side. When we look at our debt of what we applied to debt, which was what we stuffed in our debt snowball envelope, and then what we paid additional online towards interest on 2 of our vehicles, when we combine all that together, our amount towards debt comes out to be $945.20. What we put towards our savings for the month was $100. $7,594.38 was our income. And then we're going to subtract our actual expenses of $7,956.68. And I know we are going to be in the red because of all of that unbudgeted spending that I did at the beginning of December. $7,594.38 minus $7,956.68. So we were over our budget by $362.30. So that means that from our cushion in our bank, what I used from that is a $500 cushion that we have in our bank. And from that, I used $362.30. And that is because these red transactions here. But that's okay, because like I said, this is a learn in progress type of situation. And as long as we are learning and we are improving, it's only going to get better and better and better and better. And that actually goes in anything in life, not just in budgeting your own finances. So let's go ahead and see where we are in our goals. So I haven't finished the refinance, and I need to go ahead and email them and see what is going on. I don't know if it has anything to do with the fact that we just refinanced our house, but I have to email her and let her know, ask her what's going on. As far as our debt snowball, we did debt snowball over $400. We debt snowball over $900. So we're gonna go ahead and check mark that. And 8 no spends was my goal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, we had 11 no spends, so we did hit that goal. And then I did open my M1 finance account. I wanted to work out 3 times per week. However, I did miss the Christmas week. I don't know if I should still check this as a completed goal. I don't know. Maybe I'm not going to check it because the goal was 3 times per week. That didn't happen. But that's okay because I still got some good workouts in. Let me go ahead and zoom in. So we wanted to do 200 and we only put 100. So I'm not checking that off there. And then I wanted to start, we'll just put an X. I wanted to start homeschooling by December 28th, and we already started. So our boys are already starting their homeschool, so that is a check there. And that always makes me feel good because we have a lot of freedom with our homeschool schedule. I like to homeschool often so that whenever we do want to just pop out and just go somewhere, like we can do that, and we know that they have had a lot of schooling already at the beginning of the year. So, and then I am still reading The Warded Man. I am more than halfway done with that book, and then I will start the next book in that series, hopefully by the end of January. And then my focus word was progress. I feel like I did make some progress in December as far as throwing money towards my debt. And right now, my goal is to pay off my debt. And the reason why that is my goal before savings is because as long as there is debt, I am only able to save small amounts because the majority of my money is going to bills and debt. So if I can eliminate my debt, then that means that I will have more money to put towards my savings. And so that is how I see it. And then once my savings is good, then I can really start chunking money at my investments and my husband's investments. So that is all for the month of December. If you made it towards the end of this video, thank you so much for spending time with me today. And if you learned something here, please let me know in the comments below. If I encouraged you, please let me know in the comments below. And if you have any positive criticism or any way that I can improve my content, also leave that in the comments below. I promise that will not hurt my feelings. Not everybody's going to tell you where your faults are or what you can do better. But when somebody does, then I'm going to be all better for it if you go ahead and leave me that in the comments below. But anyways, you all have a wonderful day, and my kids are still asleep, so I'm going to finish drinking my coffee. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.